Target locked.
Today's target is Pelagios, the Furious Torrent. He is a magic damage dealing marksman for the Arbiter and Piercer factions. Pelagios summons countless tides to deal considerable true damage, maintaining the Order of the Sea with an iron fist. Here's a stat breakdown for Pelagios and how he compares to other marksmen in the game. While he has the fourth overall highest attack, he has the highest attack for magic damage dealing marksman, and he has a considerable HP pool along with it. Pelagios' talent summons tides every 12 seconds, dealing 200% true damage to targets in range with a 30% chance to inflict one stack of radiant erosion for 10 seconds. As time elapses in battle, the damage of the tides will increase gradually and its trigger interval will be shortened. Radiant erosion deals true damage based on the target's defense every 2 seconds, stacking up to 3 stacks. Pelagios' basic attack deals 100% AoE magic damage to multiple enemies. With max skill ups, you can increase this by an additional 20% damage. Pelagios' ultimate, Poseidon's Fury, is a manually activated ultimate with a rage cost of 700, and upon deployment, he starts with 400. He attacks one enemy in range, dealing 400% AoE magic damage to up to 10 enemies, and inflicting 3 stacks of radiant erosion on the main target for 10 seconds. With max skill ups, you can increase this damage by an additional 200% and reduce the skill cost by 100. Pelagios' first passive, Ocean's Mark, Poseidon's Fury has a 60% chance to create tidal vortex at the target's location, lasting for 3 seconds. The tidal vortex consistently draws enemies towards its center, dealing 100% AoE magic damage per second. If the enemies are afflicted with radiant erosion, one stack will be consumed to deal 600% true damage to the enemies. With max skill ups, you can increase the trigger chance by an additional 20% and increase the effect duration by another 2 seconds. Pelagios' second passive, Tidal Barrage, when there are more than 5 enemies in range, there is a 30% chance of casting Poseidon's Fury repeatedly on random enemies. This can be triggered at most 2 consecutive times. If there are more than 10 enemies, the trigger chance is doubled. With max skill ups, you can increase the trigger chance by an additional 10%. Pelagios' third passive is an arena attack increasement. It increases the attack in the arena by 15%. Pelagios' first awakening, each tide released restores an additional 10% rage. His second awakening increases his attack by 5%. Third awakening, Poseidon's Fury, deals damage to 4 more targets. His fourth awakening increases his crit rate by 8%, and his fifth awakening, basic attack, has a 10% chance to create tidal vortex for 4 seconds. Pelagios is an AoE machine, being able to constantly do massive damage to the more enemies that cross his path. Maxing out his attack percentage, crit rate percentage, and crit damage percentage will prove optimal. Early game, upon meeting his stat requirements, the sticks will increase his AoE damage. Mid game, as long as enemies are constantly in his path, the curse will prove very optimal. By end game, his quick use of his ults will max out Soulbound Arcana very quickly. For artifacts, as with all attack scaling heroes, Keen Wisdom is best in slot, and for end game, moving to Sharpshooter's Crest as soon as possible will be optimal. Pelagios doing magic damage and considerable true damage on top of that is welcome addition to any content with waves of enemies that has a platform for him to unleash his tidal waves from. He would be ideal for any gear raid, void rift, and AoE sustained or anti-air arena.
Thank you for watching this Watcher Realms Hero Spotlight. If you like what you see, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I am Lieutenant Sheik, and this target has been destroyed.